All right. And we're live. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Meet the Manager meeting. As usual, I'll give an update and then we'll open it up to questions. So starting with total memberships, we have 6,662 members. Memberships in the vault are 838. Sales year to date are at 46, and 23 of those sales have been referrals from owners like you, and 11 have been visitors to our RV booths. Just a reminder, we have 250 memberships that are selling at $1,250 a piece in celebration of America's 250th anniversary. And you do get a referral for that, a $200 check, if you refer somebody and they purchase a membership. So take advantage of that. This year we've seen a huge uptick in those as well. So 23 referrals have been paid out by Treasure Lake. So thank you for spreading the word and bringing us new members. Storage is 98% full with 11 open spots and 56 on our waiting list. That's the lowest the waiting list has been since I've been here. So, yep. If you have any storage-related questions, please reach out to our storage coordinator at storage@tlresort.com. And just a reminder, if they call you, they're going to call with specifics because we're kind of limited on the spots that we have space-wise. They're not the largest sites. So if you're not able to take that spot, you'll be removed from that list until the following January. Okay. Tickets. Linda's doing a great job in tickets. We're open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We still would like one additional person as a work camper selling tickets. So if you're interested in kind of providing that concierge service for Treasure Lake, please reach out to me, or you can also email hr@tlresort.com. R&R and Lodge Breakfast. Both locations are open. R&R is open Tuesday through Saturday, 5 to 8 p.m. Lodge Breakfast is open Wednesday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And we also have our coffee club. We actually had quite a few people attend our coffee club this morning, so awesome. It was the first one that I missed. I'm bummed out because when I was showing up the first few, we only had a couple people, and I stopped showing up and everybody comes. So Fridays and Saturdays, we're starting at 7 a.m. and going until 8 a.m. I almost said 8 p.m. That'd be a long coffee club day. And then church services will continue each Sunday during the season. Services begin at 9 a.m. Let's see, Steve and Sue Neal will be sharing the word with us. If you'd like to preach during a Treasure Lake Sunday service, please reach out to Annie by emailing activities@tlresort.com. And just to touch on this, because there was some confusion last week, we are absolutely open to people rotating into those spots. Steve and Sue stepped up first to preach, but if you are interested in preaching, please reach out to Annie. Activities, bingo is back. Yeah. Every Friday at 6 p.m. Join us for an awesome time playing bingo. And then following that, we have our golf cart parade, and that'll be taking place on Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30, and we meet at the main laundry for that. Volunteers are needed for a park-wide inventory. If you're interested, please reach out to Julie Jordan. Her email is Julie, that's Juli, Jordan, JORDAN 67, and that's the number 67 @gmail.com. And again, the effort is to go through and inventory everything that we have, both assets that should be capitalized and depreciated over time, and then also just to have a clear inventory for insurance purposes, things like that. So please, no experience is necessary. We'll give you a quick kind of training and brief on what to do, and then there's a link that you'll use your phone. If you got a phone, you're good to go. You can take pictures and describe the item that you're inventorying, and it's going to automatically populate a spreadsheet for us, make it really easy to keep track of that stuff. Occupancy, live occupancy report is back up for the season. And year to date, we've seen an increase across the board. RV nights are up 2% year to date, and rental nights are up 5% year to date. So that is good news. Water meters. So we've been discussing this for quite a while now. We do have water meters installed on all the phases, and it's a really important step to identifying leaks. We installed those meters with the technology in those meters to be able to be remotely read. So they actually send the reading to a hub, and then we can view it online. So we've installed that capability as well. So now we have meters and the ability to read them remotely. So that's going to help us just constantly monitor water usage by phase in an effort to identify further leaks and make sure that those get fixed. Site repairs, 400 through 405 in phase 3 will be widened by 3 feet. That should be starting next week. Pond update. We had discussed last year that we needed to take the pond. Did I say pond? I went right to pool. Sorry. Pond update. The new culvert has arrived and work is going to resume next week. So again, we're getting right there toward the end of that project. It's going to be a great gathering space. Now we're on to pool repairs. So last year we talked about the pool needed to be taken down to the gunite and repaired. That's something we're going to hold off on for now. But there are some piping in the skimmer baskets that has been leaking and is a big part of our water loss. So we'll be repairing those before the pool opens. We anticipate that pool is going to open on Memorial Day weekend as usual. So we'll get those repairs done before opening. Yurts, those yurts are looking good. Anybody seen the yurts? Yeah, they got power wash. So shout out to maintenance. They're looking great. The doors got restained. So that was really nice to see. They were getting pretty yucky looking. So trail lighting, planning is continuing. We're continuing to plan as we look for the best economically sound solution for lighting our trail. Right now we've put up a 4x4 post with a light on top. The light that we put on top really didn't do enough. So we're looking at other options, whether or not it be a different light or a different option altogether. So more to come on that. And then phase 4 laundry project is coming along nicely. The floor is done. It's getting right there. We're about to install the washing and drying machines themselves, and also hang. Did you hear that outage? That was weird. And also hang the split unit as well. So, and again, just a reminder, that's going to be for work campers. So that'll be a benefit to work campers. They can come in and do their laundry for free in phase 4. We expect that to be done by the end of the month. There may be a couple of parts of that project that might take a little bit longer as we look at parking solutions long term, but as far as it being functional, that should be coming really soon. Okay, I've got a couple really big updates. So the first one is the penny shortage. So in February of 2025, the U.S. Mint stopped producing pennies due to manufacturing costs. If you look it up, it was costing them like 4 cents to produce 1 cent. So we've been able to, it's not really affected us until now. Now the banks are saying, we're going to ration your pennies or we're not going to give you any pennies. So we've had to fight to get pennies. So because of that, it's becoming exceedingly difficult to provide change less than 5 cents. So within the next couple of days, Treasure Lake will begin rounding cash transaction to the nearest nickel, meaning if your total due is $20.02 or $20.01, we would round down to $20. If the transaction is $20.03 or $20.04, that would be rounded up to $20.05. So again, that's only on cash transactions, so you are getting that cash discount, and then we're going to have to round there. So it's a lot to keep up with. I'm sorry. All right, power outage yesterday. Many of you may have seen that yesterday we experienced a power outage that affected the Welcome Center, Guard Shack, Overflow, the CC building, Temp Electric Storage, and the indoor pool. Crews from White River Electric responded quickly and diagnosed an issue with an in-ground line. Due to the nature of the repair needed, they have temporarily laid a service line on the ground, and crews will return to bury the line in the next couple of weeks. So they got us up and running really quick. I was really happy with the response. They were within like 45 minutes.
It's buried.
They buried it.
Yeah, we stuck it out and did the whole line over.
Okay, the last update I had gotten was that they were going to have to come back and bury it. They stuck it out and buried it last night. Wonderful. All right, well, scrap all that. It's fixed. Yay! Shout out to White River. All right, and then so this is a really big one. So everybody pay attention to this one. So we have a planned water outage next Thursday, April 16th. The city of Branson will be installing a new main meter. So up here at the road. This new meter will allow Treasure Lake to monitor park-wide water usage. During the install, water to the entire park will be shut off. City officials expect this outage to last approximately 4 hours. We have asked that they begin around 10 a.m., and my hope is that this start time will have the least amount of operational and guest experience effects on Treasure Lake. Please understand that if a problem with the install occurs, the outage could last longer than the anticipated 4 hours. So next Thursday, the water to the entire park is going to be shut off. We're hoping that it's a really quick install and we're good to go. We are prepared to take action if it takes longer, but anticipate at least 4 hours. I see some faces up there like, what? So this is something the city is doing. Our crews are not digging it up. They're not replacing it. It's city property. Branson is currently installing these meters across the city. We requested to be some of the first that receive this because we have now the ability to digitally read our meters. So we beat the city in that. And they're going to install theirs so we can actually compare true usage and get numbers at the same time. So it's an exciting thing, but also be prepared for it. It does affect Forest Park too, yes. And I've reached out. Apparently, I stink. This fly won't get away from me. I've reached out to Forest Park and let them know the outage as well. And the city has told me that they're going to inform the people past Forest Park as well. All right, so there will be a boil advisory after that. Anytime we lose pressure in the lines, we have to have a boil advisory. So we'll work as quickly as possible to get the water tested and ensure there's no contaminants or anything that'll make you sick and post that. So monitor Facebook for updates on the install and when the boil advisory is lifted. Excuse me. All right, Memorial Day. We'll be hosting a Memorial Day ceremony on Monday, May 25th, as we did last year. A slight change to the programming schedule. Last year we had a missing man table, we had a brunch here in the clubhouse, and then we did the flag raising ceremony. It was hot when we did that, so we have swapped that. We'll be doing the flag raising ceremony first, and then coming here for brunch. You've got to look.
That's always been done on Saturday. Are you doing it Monday this year? Because everyone's just out Monday. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong.
I thought we had done it on that Monday on actual Memorial Day. Let me get back to you on the date.
Get back to us, because
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I may have
If
misspoken
you're
on the
right,
date.
I apologize, but
No, it's fine. I don't want. So we will be having a Memorial Day ceremony as we did last year. Date to be determined. It's going to be that weekend or Monday. All right. We'll circle back on that one. Well, it's funny because I called Sam as I was preparing these notes and I was like, should we do it on Monday? Because everybody's pulling out on Monday. I'm pretty sure we did it on Monday last year though. So we made a quick decision like, let's just go ahead and announce it for Monday. And it sounds like I was wrong. So we'll get that fixed. The last update I have is board meeting next Saturday, so no Meet the Manager. The board meeting will be here at 3 p.m. in the clubhouse. And just a reminder, if you have a question for the board and you email the board, they're going to do their best to answer that at the following board meeting. So, those emails are available online as well. Under board members, has each person's picture and their email there. So there's also they can email board@Treasure Lake, board@tlresort.com as well. It'll go to all the board members. Those are all the updates that I have. So we'll open it up to questions. We got a crowd here today for those joining us online. It was kind of sparse last week, but this week we got a crowd. Yes, sir.
When we shoot the fireworks off the 4th of July?
When it falls on that Saturday this year, so that's exciting. The 4th falls on the time we normally have the fireworks. So as usual, we signed the contract very early, so we've already got somebody in place to do the fireworks. It's going to be an awesome time. 250th anniversary, 4th of July. It's going to be great. So fireworks are going to go off on the 4th of July. Yes, ma'am.
Stephen, how is our new financial officer doing?
Our new financial officer. So you're talking about the finance manager position, right? So update on that. And again, this is one of those areas where I don't want to say too much. We had hired somebody, and we announced him, Ken, had a whole lot of experience. He had retired and was coming back into the workforce, and he decided that he should have stayed retired. He did not want to work full time, so he helped us with end of year financials through the rest of that month, and then has left. So we are actually still searching for a finance manager. It is posted on Indeed, so if you know anybody that's qualified and interested, please let them know to apply. And we are doing interviews currently. I've got an interview today with somebody, so, yep. Yes, sir.
How is our new software system working?
Software system is working great. As always, when you get a new system, there's some hiccups, and we've had some, especially when it's integrated into our entire park. The biggest kind of change for our staff that has had some hiccups would be with security. We had some issues with something that was working when we actually assigned an incident to an individual that stopped working. So we're meeting when issues like that come up and working with NewBook to find fixes, but overall it has been absolutely great. And that also ties in our new POS system, Venue Sumo. We've connected to QuickBooks now, so it's actually feeding that information right into our financial system. It's made everything a whole lot easier. So, yep. The big thing that I'm still waiting on, that I'm working with them on, is that occupancy map. So right now our occupancy report is being fed by NewBook, but it's the old report, and I really want to see the old report merged with a new report that shows what sites are actually occupied. So that's kind of the next big goal with them.
It
Yes,
was
ma'am.
on Saturday. The Memorial Day thing was on Saturday last year.
Gotcha. So it's going to be Saturday. What's the date on that?
Mhm.
It is the 30th, am I right?
Or the 29th, if the 31st falls on Monday, it would be a Saturday.
We get enough heads on this. We're going to get it figured out right here, right now.
Do you see this date? Am I wrong?
28.
Oh, I'm sorry, looking at the wrong one.
Oh, okay. So it'd be the 23rd.
23rd.
Actually,
Saturday, the 23rd, May,
30.
Memorial Day
yeah,
ceremony.
Memorial Day is the 25th, so Saturday, May 23rd.
Saturday, May 23rd. Okay. And again, we'll do a flag raising ceremony, and then we'll come in over here and do a brunch and a missing man table. If you didn't get the chance to attend last year, it's a unique ceremony, especially with the missing man ceremony. Just remembering those that gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. If you want to see me cry, show up to Memorial Day ceremony. And then I also, speaking of that, I do need some volunteers. So when we do the flag raising ceremony, we actually have all 50 state flags ready to go this year. So those will fly again. So I'll need 4 people, 2 on each side raising state flags. So just if you want to volunteer to raise flags, you can. And then as far as the branch flags, the service flags, if you've served and you want to raise your branch's flag, please reach out to Sam. She's our new Director of Programs and Marketing. Give it up for Sam. So her email is sam@tlresort.com, SAM. And email her and say, hey, I was in the Army and I'd love to raise the Army flag, or I was in the Air Force and would like to raise the Air Force flag. So we'll do that flag raising ceremony. The flags will get raised. It's going to look amazing, and then we'll come over here and do a brunch, missing man table, and a guest speaker as well. So, all right. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
2 things.
Oh, she raised her hand here. Nice try. Nice try.
Honey, my birthday is May 23rd too, so please don't forget it.
Okay.
And wait a minute. And does anybody have a DVD player they would sell me or donate to Treasure Lake for the church to use in here on Sundays, or me to use when I'm in here line dancing?
You want a CD player?
A CD player, yes.
CD or DVD?
CD.
Was that CDs I had last night? Okay, CDs.
Get together. We can probably solve that problem.
We did, I have to go buy one.
Okay.
But he's got one, honey, if we
He's
don't
got
have to
one.
buy it.
All right. Problem solved. See, we're just we're solving world issues today right here.
First of all, are they going to have training for the Marines on how to raise their flag?
Ouch. Oh, you got a real one. Y'all about to start a fight in here.
The Navy is doing the training, dog.
Oh, okay. For one thing, this new system is a little tough to learn, but I'm not wanting to butter up my boss, but I'm risen to the highest level I'm going to at 75. But there's a lot of work down in the activities we got so many things that we sell, and it's hard to get them all in quick.
Yeah.
But she's working really hard.
So thank you to Annie.
A big thank you to Annie. Just for nothing else though. Just for inputting those items. Nothing else you're doing.
We have an amazing.
Annie does an amazing job. Absolutely. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
My question is about guests. Okay, if we have guests coming in, how do we get them in the gate and how many?
So you would have to escort your guest. So like if you've got somebody coming and you're on park, you would come up and actually escort them onto the park. Does that answer that question? As far as numbers, do you want me to give you a number?
No.
Okay. When I asked her that, she said no. For those online, what's the? Do you know the exact number in the rules, Gary, or is there a number? Because there used to be, I think,
You're
but
talking about checking onto the park or just bringing them on to see the park?
Just come to an activity on the park.
Come to an activity, there's not a limit.
yeah.
Oh, that's good for me.
As far as-
Yeah,
Bring all your friends.
I'm not gonna.
I think that's the issue. When they have a function going on in here, and people are
You
coming
have to
in
give a list
just
of,
for the
if
function,
you're gonna have people
they
checking
don't want
onto
to
the
come
park,
up
that's
and let them in.
technically three.
There
You have
might
to
be
get approval for
5 or 6 of them.
But if you're talking about just bringing somebody on for an activity like that, you gotta give a list if you're gonna get a whole lot of people, but otherwise, if it's just gonna be a couple, you just need to be up there to vouch for them when they come onto the park.
So Gary was saying if you're going to have several coming, providing a list may be the best answer to security. Did that answer your question?
No.
Okay.
Okay. As most of you know, I like to dance. And we had a group here that was doing the music, and a lot of our members left because they couldn't get on the dance floor because there were so many non-members here. So,
she's saying too many non-owners here, so guests of other people, and some people left. So what I would say is that's probably something the rule committee needs to look at. That's not what I'm going to answer here. But Gary Ball's on the rule committee, so
They were
And so is
followers
Tim.
of the band though, not members, not guests of other members that came. They were that band specifically has a huge following. And that band, the groupies, that band turned into a huge list. That band is not booked
Gotcha.
the rest of the year.
all right. So that shouldn't be an issue going forward. I remember this issue.
Yeah.
It kind of came up out of the blue, and a bunch of people showed up, and the band had said, these are people that are guests of ours, and they're not booked the rest of the year. So that shouldn't be a problem.
I don't have them down the rest of the year
Yeah.
until, especially now, like I have to have a big conversation with them about bringing how many they can bring with them. Yeah, there are for us.
Yeah.
At first it started as a few and then their list grew and grew and grew.
So that's more of like
a
a-
problem for our members, but I wasn't made aware of it, and so there isn't a rule on how many they can bring, but we're gonna have to create one, I think.
Okay. More of an operational thing and not a rule thing, but thank you for the feedback. That's important for us to know, because we'll put a stop to that. That's not okay.
the group, the two people are very good.
They're very good.
And when there's a group out here on the floor, we don't mind, but when our members leave
Yeah,
because it's too crowded, that's not good.
yeah. No, I agree. Any event should not be majority outside Treasure Lake people. That's not the intent or the purpose of the event. So we're here to serve Treasure Lake owners and their guests. So, yes, sir.
That doesn't sound as if it's a rules issue though.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's more of an operational thing. We'll take care of that. Make sure going forward. It sounds like we took action based on that feedback. We'll work with that band if they're going to come back to figure out a limit to make sure that doesn't happen.
Because I really enjoy their music.
Yeah. Yeah. We won't just kick them out and say you're never allowed to come back or anything. We just have to set a limit on, use manners. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh,
It's almost that time of year for schools to have all their picnics. Is there a way we can use them to come in here to help or, sell memberships?
help me with that one. I'm not following.
Well, they always come in to have their movies or their places to eat. Can we have them come over here to eat and use some of our facility?
Like grade school kids?
Yeah.
They can't buy a membership.
Yeah, but
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with
are you sure? They may be able to.
They can't sign a contract. No. I'll get with Andy on that and see. So his question was, can we invite schools to have their some field trips here toward the end of the year at maybe the movie theater or the pool? I'll talk with Andy and see what we've done in the past, and there's also an insurance concern with that as well. So I'll talk to the insurance committee and see if that can happen. But great suggestion. Thank you.
Yeah, because they tied in with the IMAX with it.
Yeah, sounds like we used to do that. A lot of things have changed, Yes, ma'am.
Is there any plans to update the deck out here of the clubhouse? Repaint it or whatever needs to be done?
So she asked if there's any plans to do anything with the deck out here. As far as regular maintenance, yes, absolutely. It needs to be restained and taken care of. Eventually, last year we were kind of looking at just the boards themselves on the top, because from what I understand from maintenance, the joists and everything are still good. So I don't have an exact plan for that yet, no. Definitely regular maintenance on them. If you see something that's a danger, let us know. We'll get it replaced, and it needs to be restained. But I don't have that on a schedule yet, but yep. When will the pool open? Memorial Day weekend. Yep. Yes, sir.
You said something about the fact that the water information for next Thursday was going to be on Facebook. Will it be on the app or on the TL website as well?
Yeah, we will be updating the website with a banner that'll have information. It'll also be on the screens. I try not to email updates out because people will put us in their spam folder, then they won't get the important updates, but it will be available online on our website, on Facebook, and then we'll update the screens. Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second.
On your new booking system, will the lots that are taken out for repair show up differently than lots that are occupied?
Yes, they will. They actually they show up as like a yellow circle with little hash marks through them. So like the 400 through 405 right now on the booking map shows as yellow dots. So and you'll be able to scroll over that and see like closed for repair. Yep. Great question. Are you just going to remind everybody of your birthday again?
Yeah. Don't forget it, anybody. Honey, if a tree is hitting a hit and the bark is pulled off, will that kill the tree?
That's a very precise question. I'm not an arborist. I don't know. So what's hitting the tree? An RV hit the tree and knocked some bark off. So what I would say is contact maintenance, let them know. They can come out and take a look at it, and we'll decide how to move forward. I don't think a little bit of bark coming off a tree is going to kill it.
You have to put stuff on. Disease will get stuff into
Yeah.
the tree though. You gotta cover it.
Yeah. Donna's trying to test my knowledge up here. It's like, yes, ma'am.
Do you know when they're gonna cut that tree in phase 2? It's got 3 sites blocked.
I'm not sure, but I can reach out to Ryan and find out.
That tree, that was that way when we left here last.
Gotcha. Okay. Get with me after this so I can go down and take a look at it and see exactly what you're talking about.
It's across from it's over on that corner on the U-shaped part over there.
Okay.
That's a big old tree.
Going once. Donna says we're done. All right. You all have a wonderful day.